Well, there you have it, folks. That is our debut entrance. First of its kind. All that Pat you just saw for the first time. Reactions?
I loved it. I was like, I was watching. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I dig it.
I purposely did not tell you about the new intro because I wanted it to be a real surprise. So it's kind of since November, December, first of the year, we haven't been as regular. Well, I mean, I ate my fiber and all that stuff, but I don't think that's what we're talking about.
Pretzels are working, I guess.
There you go. So with that, we haven't been doing as many videos as we would like. So I was like, let's go ahead and let's redo a generic intro that really kind of encompasses all of our, shows that we have here on the New York Nerd Show, which, by the way, welcome. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lord Cash, all that Pat joining me as well. And so today we're doing an iStream UC stream episode because yesterday we had a new trailer for the new Disney Pixar Lightyear drop on YouTube. And I have been wanting to watch this. And I was like, all that Pat, let's do a reaction video because if I'm going to watch it, let's let everyone else watch it with us. I think that's a good idea, right?
Of course. Now, do we have information as far as when does this movie actually official drop, and is it going to be theatrical or Disney Plus?
So this will be a theatrical movie. It's going to be dropping this year, and I want to say it's in June.
Okay.
And I say that only because, give me one moment here. I'm looking here. I know
that Disney doesn't have a Marvel movie for the rest of the year. So they'll have something that want to put out. Although there is a rumor I'm hearing that Obi-Wan on Disney Plus might get a release date for May, but that's just like mumblings that I'm hearing. But
Doctor Strange 2, the Multiverse of Madness comes out in May.
Does it really? I thought it was like next January for some reason.
It was March of this. It was supposed to be next month. But with a little bit of the reshoots and everything that they had to do, getting all the post-production stuff, they pushed it back to May, which is that's the launch of the blockbuster summer movies.
Yeah.
So it's lining up with that. So we do have a Marvel movie happening in May, and then I think we have one or two more actually happening. I want to say July, but I think that's wrong.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so this one is actually going to be, I just had it here, June 17th this year.
You're right. Perfect.
So it's going to be this. I saw the trailer, and this is one of those shows that I'm like, this is way too good. I just the visuals and hearing the music that they had, the soundtrack with it was like, okay, this is going to be either an amazing movie or I am going to be my expectations are going to be so high that this movie is not going to be, I can't enjoy the movie because my expectations are too high.
I kind of agree with you in many ways, Lord Cash, because I heard the premise. I heard this movie was coming out, and just on paper, I'm like, seriously, like I thought it was dumb. And then I saw the first trailer. I was just like, okay. So yeah, I am eager to check this out with our audience today. I don't know. Ready to roll?
I'm looking. Well, before we jump into it, I'm gonna point out three names that are gonna be voice actors in this. That's Disney Pixar. So it's a little bit different than what you normally expect from a Pixar film. But it's kind of like an origin story, or where did we actually get the Buzz Lightyear character? It's kind of like based off of Buzz Aldrin, but it's the Pixar version. So the title character Buzz Lightyear is being voiced by Chris Evans. Captain America himself. That's who.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, that in itself is amazing. But then you've got some more Marvel connections there. You've got Taika Waititi. It just says voice, so we don't actually know who he is. Are you familiar with that name?
I'm not actually.
Okay. So he is the rock guy from Ragnarok, Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
He's also the bad guy in Free Guy.
Okay. Yep.
That's actually an actual face character of him. And then in the first season of Mandalorian, he was IG-11, the nurse, a bounty hunter droid.
Yeah.
So he was voiced by him. He actually did a couple of directing episodes in the first season. So Taika Waititi, he's fantastic. He's done some other movies, Jojo Rabbit, various other ones out there. So he's a fantastic filmmaker. And then, of course, you've got James Brolin.
Okay.
As another voice. So you've got Thanos, aka from Deadpool. I'm blanking on his name right now. From the second movie.
Yeah, no, I can picture it, but I mean, I think Thanos is probably his biggest, role over the last 10 years for sure.
Definitely, yeah. So you've got those two. Actually,
it's interesting that they don't stick with Tim Allen, but at the same time, it may be too distracting to have the Tim Allen voice for this particular origin story.
Right. So I do have to stand corrected or sit corrected. This is James Brolin. I think the person I'm thinking of is different. It's Jack.
And Gringo the Merc, thank you for watching. We basically cover just about every kind of like show, games as well. This is like the newest one. Again, we're just going to be talking about the latest trailer of the Lightyear movie. And Sean, I did see your message as well. I'm getting enough sleep. I'm a new father. For some viewers that aren't aware, and yes, I actually fell asleep before we even went on this. They're
like, "Hey, let's go on the air." Like, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
and he's out. So the guy that I'm thinking is Josh Brolin.
Okay.
So James and Josh, two different people. So I kind of take that name back, but all right. So here we go. I think we are ready to go ahead and jump on in to this new trailer. So here we go.
All right. So you got his sweats.
A year of work for a 4-minute flight. Isn't that something?
We're all ready if you are, sir.
Well, let's go find out if this...
I definitely... Oh, there it is. I was going to wonder if I could see the color scheme going on. But
yeah.
Gray.
Thank you.
So... Oh, it's going to the Disney castle.
Buzz Lightyear mission log. After a full year of being marooned on this planet.
Now, I wonder what this planet actually is.
Our first
it's
test
always
flight is
Space
a go.
Command, I don't know where it's from.
I believe there's some connection to Zerg, but I don't think it's actually a Zerg planet just yet.
Yeah, if they do show the character in the movie, I wonder if it'll be like a teaser at the end or something to do with the Star Wars movie. Nope.
And then here's the song from the original trailer.
Yep. And good old David Bowie.
Oh, I know.
Hello, Buzz. I am Sans,
What?
your personal companion robot.
Wait, is that?
Sounded like him.
Yeah, it sounded like Tom Hanks. That's kind of weird. I see it kind of little like fun little thing. There's like that's like a Zerg bot, I believe.
It was utterly terrifying, and I regret having joined you.
Yeah, that's. I do like the little like comedic, cute little cat. That feels like a little. That feels like a winner for sure.
Yeah, I think that's Zerg right there.
Yeah, definitely.
But you got his classic, outfit.
I can provide sleep sounds if you like. I have several options. Summer night, ocean paradise, whale calls.
No. Wait,
oh, good old whale calls.
Very well.
Good night, Socks.
Good night, Buzz.
Okay. So Spock is not now. That's by Peter Son.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I mean, it sounded like almost like a soft Tom Hanks to me, but I mean,
that's what I was like. I'm like, But yeah, no, he is actually in the Good Dinosaur, Monsters University, Emil. So he's got a lot of connections to Pixar. And so yeah, it was this movie looks amazing. I'm probably gonna have to watch it like one or two more times just to kind of get all the extra goodness out of it.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff in it. I agree. I mean, it looks like a genuinely good like action movie, even without Buzz Lightyear as the character in it.
Right. If you almost got rid of like, okay, this isn't like Buzz Lightyear, but it's like just a space adventure, it looks pretty amazing.
Yeah, no, I agree. And you said so it's coming out in June.
June 17th. Will be in theaters. And then I would imagine shortly, within 2-3 months after, it'll be on Disney Plus. If you still don't want to go to the movie theaters, totally get that.
Well, and hopefully things continue to go in the right direction that week.
Correct.
Don't have to worry about that anymore. Anyway, definitely excited, to see that when it comes out, and excited to see what's going to continue to drop from Disney as far as all the different trailers that will be dropping.
Yeah, there's definitely. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, Gringo the Merc, is in agreement basically, and yeah, I am curious, like, what kind of Toy Story cameos are going to really be in there tied in, like. Might we see Ham the pig or Slinky Dog just randomly in there flying by in space? I mean, I don't preview. It's a they won't be in all essence.
Right. At best, like if there's some kids playing, they may be playing with an actual like toy, but they won't actually be. I doubt there's going to be any connections to Toy Story.
But you're right, though. Since a lot of Toy Story characters are based on real vintage toys, that might be an idea. You make a poster or something in the background.
Anything is possible. They like to do those little homage, those little tipping of the hat to previous stuff. On top of that, they also like to sneak in stuff for upcoming movies.
Right.
So we'll see if there's anything of that nature, but. Definitely, this is going to be on my list, and I actually I do the Disney movie rewards. So when I go to the movie theaters, or I get videos, I put that code in, and I redeem some points, and I actually do already have the Lightyear poster, the teaser poster.
Oh, nice!
So it's really cool.
Now, Gringo mentioned about the number. Okay, see, like I figured as the Disney nut over there that you were exactly going to understand that. What is that in reference to the decimal 2319?
So it's not. I think he kind of put the point in there by mistake. So it's a 2319. It's a code for Monsters Inc. The 23rd letter of the alphabet is W. The 19th letter in the alphabet is S. So that is the code for a white sock. Yep. So in the movie Monsters Inc., the big orange furry guy, after he comes out of the room, he's got the white sock on his shoulder.
Yes.
And they yell 2319, 2319. And all the CDC kind of comes in. They drop down from the ceiling. They put the little shower curtain around him. They shave him down. They put him in a little cone and everything. So basically, 2319 is in contact with a human object.
Yeah. Okay.
But again, that's where they get the code 2319 because it's a white sock, 23 and 19 of the alphabet.
I remember that scene for sure. So I just
I definitely gave a little bit more of a behind the scenes, verbiage there, but yeah, that's basically what it is. So yeah, I'm sure there's going to be the A113 that all the Pixar movies have. Not sure if you're familiar with that.
No, I mean, do they also have like the light in a lot of them too?
No, they don't. You don't see Luxor Jr. in those.
Or the ball.
Yeah. You do have sometimes the ball. I believe the ball was in Boo's playroom in Monsters Inc. But the A113, that is the room at Caltech that a lot of these animators went to school. It was Building A, Room 113. So you will find that in a lot of animated movies, from Iron Giant all the way through all the Pixar stuff.
I feel it was on the license plate for something that we watched.
Well, on a license plate, not so much for like the Marvel movies. I don't know if that's what you're referring to, but I know the license plate for the mom in Toy Story was A113.
Okay.
So, but yeah, they're all over that. That's kind of like the thing. WALL-E, the directive for them not to go back was, execute, order A113. So
interesting.
So it's all over the Pixar movies. So there'll be those animation nods, possibly a code 2319 or A113 will be somewhere in there because that's what they always do.
Right.
But I'm excited. All that, Pat, I believe you're excited.
Yeah, way more than I was, for sure.
The question is, to everyone out there, what are your thoughts on the new Lightyear movie? Are you going to be seeing it? Are you going to kind of hang out at home until it comes out on Disney Plus? Definitely leave some comments down below on your thoughts on this movie. And definitely like, subscribe to the New York Nerd Show, whether it is on YouTube, Facebook, or over on Twitch, as when we do these pop-up videos to kind of talk about what's going on in the world of all sorts of things, that you'll be notified, and then you get to watch and just be part of our world here that we've got going on. Then, of course, spread the word of the nerd. Tell your family and friends about us. We like to be loved and be loved in return. So, yeah.
Yeah, thank you for all our viewers today live, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode of New York Nerd Show, whether it be iStream, Ustream, or anything else.
All righty. Well, until then, as they say, if you can stream it, you should go watch it. Bye-bye, everybody.
Adios.